All right, it's time for Rick Party's Notebook. News from around the world and in our communities from my perspective.
Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Hey, shots fired. Shots fired.
That's the audio from the video showing police chasing Deon Kay, 18 years old in D.C. before cornering him with their guns drawn, ordering him not to move. Now, in this video, Kay is seen running with the gun in his hand before tossing it almost 100 feet away.
I don't know. I'm looking for the gun. He's up there. Shot that shot. I did. Where? Yeah, where's the gun? Hey. Where? Where? Down this way?
So as you can hear, the police officer is walking and walking and walking till he finally finds the tossed gun 98 feet away.
Hey, I got it.
He was still shot and killed. Only 18 years old. What kind of country do we live in? Where a 17-year-old, Kyle Rittenhouse, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, can walk down the street with an AR-15 after shooting 3 people and killing 2 and walk right by the police. Where Dylan Roof can shoot up a whole church in Charleston, South Carolina, and they go get him Burger King. I've been talking about this all week because it's a scary place that we live in, where the justice system is unjust to people of color. There's been a night of unrest over this shooting in D.C., and activists were actually outside the home of D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser on Thursday morning. Protesters are demanding that she fire MPD Chief Peter Newsham and defund the police after Wednesday's incident. Here's another story they don't want us to know about. Daniel Prude. He died of asphyxiation after a group of police officers in New York put a hood over his head, then pressed his face into the pavement for 2 minutes, one with his knee on his neck.
Stop. Calm down. Stop. Calm down. Calm down, okay?
Get the feet off me! Get the out! School crazy!
School crazy. Calm down, man.
Relax, dude. Okay, I mean it. My people stay down.
Granted, it doesn't matter what the man did before. He didn't have any weapons. He was naked, handcuffed, and it was snowing. This happened in March, 2 months before the death of George Floyd. Daniel Prude died because he could not breathe. We've heard these stories over and over again. Elijah McClain in Aurora, Colorado. Eric Reed in New York City. George Floyd. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And now to add to this list, Daniel Prude, who was having a mental health episode on March 23rd when his brother Joe called the Rochester Police Department for help. It's like now when you call the police, the big question is, will I survive? The death has been ruled a homicide. Well, listen, that's the main news I've got from around the world and in our communities from my perspective. Make sure you guys are registered to vote, okay? I'm Rick Party with Rick Party's Notebook.